And now the test begins. How's this ball going to respond to... Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't sure on that one. What's up, guys? BrunsNick's back. It's time to introduce the DV8 Troublemaker Solid. Now, the Troublemaker Solid has Havoc Solid cover wrapped around that Dualistic core. Now, I can't wait to see what this one does on the lanes for me with SPECTO running, of course. But before we get to all that, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Now, let's see what this new DV8 Troublemaker Solid does out on the lanes. All right, let's check out this Troublemaker Solid, third ball in the installment of the Troublemaker series. First of its kind, patent pending core, meant for two-finger bowlers, bowlers that don't use their thumb. But as we've shown with the first two, that someone that uses their thumb, traditional bowler like myself and a lot of you out there, the bowling balls do just fine. They become great symmetrical bowling balls, mid-range, and now we got one that's even stronger. Let's check out the original Dualistic core in this. RG's 2.496, differential 045, and it is a massive core. Let me tell you, as far as volume goes, one of the biggest cores probably ever. Anyway, so cover stock, Havoc Solid, non-HK22. We're looking to create more control with this ball. Easy to read, strong in oil, not too much skid flip. That's what we're after. So surface on this 500, 1500, pretty dull. So we're gonna try it out. The color on this is digital camo. Looks pretty sweet, right? So let's try it out. I got SPECTO running. I'm gonna start out on 15, move it on in as we go, and see. So, a little bit rusty at this now. I haven't been doing reviews for a while. We didn't have any launches in December by design. Let's see if I still got what it takes to do this. Crunch! That's exactly what you want to see from a ball that's meant to just control patterns and just read the lane. It is gradual hook to the pocket, strong heavy roll, and just obliterating pin power. That's all you want. I imagine the ball is going to flare quite a lot just because that's what the first few did. But the other two were, the first one was kind of smoother, sent pins everywhere. Pearl, a lot more skid flip, a lot more usability, at least for me. Now we got this one that's going to be the ball that you start with, something that's going to be kind of a benchmark type ball. I know we use that too often, but this is going to be DV8's benchmark ball. Let's try that shot again. First shot out of the gate, golden. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, I saw that turn up. I saw that thing dig in. I think I might have got that out just a little bit further to the right early. And that digital camo print, it's very easy to read. They say camouflage you're not able to see, but I saw that just perfect. I knew that was hooking. No doubt. All right, let's throw one more shot out there because speed, I got to keep it up. If I slow down or get it out to the dry too early, ball hooks. So that's okay though. This ball actually looks pretty sweet going down the lane. When you ever see a ball come out of the box, you're like, whoa, boy, that's wild. This is the ball for that. Ah, it's hooking again. Yeah. All right. Getting it to the dry early, not a great idea. Obviously, I'm bowling on crown jewel pattern. It's just my typical house shot. There's a lot of oil in the middle, and we're going to find that soon enough, but outside, not a whole lot of oil at all. So we're going to, I guess we'll move it, because that spot right there, unless I throw it hard and keep it in the oil straighter, just not meant for that. So we're going to give it a little bit of swing. I'm going to move 5 left, and we'll see what it does now. So now we're standing on 20. Now I think this is going to be a great spot. Man, obliterate that rack. When you get these stronger symmetrical bowling balls with a lot of surface on it, they crave oil. You need to find the oil. Now on the flip side, if you're bowling on a short pattern, This can blend out a short pattern pretty nicely as well, but we're not on a short pattern, we're on a house shot. So it behooves you, I love that word, to find a little bit of oil to play through so that you can get the ball through the front. Let's throw one more shot. That was a picture perfect ball reaction last shot. Can't get much better than that. It's in a little. Oh, okay. Got the 10 out. I think I got that in just a pinch. And you always worry about these big symmetrical solids, how they're going to finish on the back. You know, GB5 is a prime example. This is kind of what this ball is going after as far as performance. But they're smoother bowling balls. They're not meant to loop the lane. They're not meant to play a big hook. So let's keep moving in. Let's do the opposite of what I'm just saying. Let's start moving it in. Let's go to 25. That zone right there was perfect. I'm probably going to go back to that later. So now we're in a 25, and now the test begins. How's this ball going to respond to... Oh, man. I'm going to be honest. I wasn't sure on that one. I wasn't sure if it was going to labor out there. I wasn't sure if it was going to hit flat or come behind the head pin. But that thing actually had some back end pop for what it is. You know, you're not expecting a big motion on the back, but that thing had enough to get back through the pins, hit flush. When I thought that was coming in late, gonna maybe wrap a 10 pin, something like that. Wasn't the case. New year, I must have way more RPMs now. Been working out. Yeah, right. Oh, I grabbed it hard. Yeah. I was trying to get more revs on it. I was pumping myself up. I was my own hype man there. I was like, oh yeah, I'm revving it up a lot higher now, getting more revs. I'm tired of people teasing me for having 325 to 350 somewhere in there. And they see my old videos from the mid-2000s where I was 400 plus. They're like, what happened to you, Nick? Age. That's what happened to me, buddy. It's gonna happen to you too. All right, I'm gonna throw one more shot here. Because that last one I grabbed a little too much. Better. Almost 9 pin. A little double tap on the 9 there. Really liking the first impressions of this bowling ball. Troublemaker Solid. First two, we're okay. I feel like for me though, I needed a little bit more cover strength, and now I got it. So let's keep moving it in. This will be the test for bowling balls like this. In the past, I haven't had much success playing in, trying to hook around a pattern with a symmetrical solid. We'll see. So I'm into 30 now. What is gonna happen? I think it's gonna be fine. I might wrap a 10 though. A little softer. Dead flush. I'm starting to see some versatility in this ball. These balls are designed for guys and girls that have a lot more RPMs, two-handers that aren't drilling a thumb hole, because the way the core is designed, it's meant to either hit the core or not hit the core to change the after drill numbers. And there's a whole thing. If you go on the DV8 website, you can get the layout selector tool for you and get exactly what you want out of your ball. So let's try one more shot here. But I'm having no issues with this ball finishing. It's not rolling out. It's actually got a lot of energy at the pins for looping the lane. That's in a lot. Does not matter. Does not matter. I'm thoroughly impressed. I thought by wearing this shirt, I might actually leave an 8-pin this video, but this ball has continued through the pins and runs over the 8-pin, so there's really no chance. But I got one more zone to play, one more chance at it. We're gonna try it, we'll move in another 5. But so far, I'm really liking this ball. I think third time's a charm. I think just needed a little solid cover on there, a little stronger. Yeah, let's go 35 now. End of the road. And give it the big hook here. do you say? This ball's incredible. This ball is actually really incredible. You know, the ball's flaring a lot. The ball is actually probably flaring around the whole ball, because right before the pins I can hear it kind of hitting the thumb hole at the end with the back flares. It flares all the way around the ball. So even for a lowly one-hander that uses their thumb, you can still get a whole lot of track flare out of this. Even though it starts with 0.45, the differentials blow up with the pin-up layout that I use, 60 by 4.5 by 20. And you can get a ton of motion out of this ball. And you know what the best part is? Everybody knows what you're gonna be throwing. Everybody knows this ball. They're gonna see it, they're gonna know. Oh, I grabbed it. Yeah, every time I grab it a little bit, I 4-pin. And that's okay. We've had a lot of fun with this bowling ball. I'm gonna go ahead and move it back to the right a little bit. I think that zone right at 20 when I move 5 boards left. I mean, ideally, that's where I'm gonna play a ball like this. Can it hook from inside and continue? Yes, this ball absolutely does it. Am I more comfortable playing straighter and harder with this ball? Yes, 100%. So I'm back on 20 board, which is a 5-board adjustment from where I started, and playing that small swing. I really like that zone. Let's do it one more time. And it trips a 4-pin. Let's go. All right, that's all I got for the DV8 Troublemaker Solid. I'm very impressed with this ball. You never know what to expect. Typically, I don't use a lot of benchmark solid symmetricals, but I can see this ball making it in my bag and bowling with it at the House of Pain, maybe finding some success. Well, I hope you learned a little something today about the DV8 Troublemaker Solid. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out the merch on Inside Bowling. Please subscribe if I didn't already say that. I'm sure I did. And I'll see you on the next video.